Have you ever wondered how granite rock is formed, what it's made of, or what it is used for? Granite is very important to all of us, and most of us use it daily. I work at a rock quarry where we mine granite all day. I watch as they haul it, crush it, and then ship it out. I've also learned how it is formed and what it can be used for. I will share information with you today of how the rock is composed, how it is mined, and what it can be used for. Granite is one of the most popular rocks. What is granite made of? Granite is also known as an igneous rock. According to the geology page, the term granite is a group of intrusive igneous rocks with similar textures and slight variations in compositions and origin. The rock is a very common rock, and it has a very specific color. It is a light colored rock that can be pink, reddish, gray, or white. It can have large grains in it that you can see with the naked eye. Granite is mainly composed of quartz and feldspar. Now, granite is formed in the Earth's surface. Is formed in the Earth's surface deep down when magma molten rock is slowly cooled, and then it crystallizes in underground chambers called platoons. It takes millions of years to granite form underneath the surface. When granite starts to appear on the surface, it is because over time the wind, ice, and water has worn away off the top of the mountains and the volcanoes above it. Did you know that granite is a very hard and dense rock and can be used for very different things? Granite is a naturally hard rock. According to the Granite Mohs scale, it falls in the range of 6 to 7 of hardness on the scale. As you can see on the scale, there's granite. As you can see on the scale, it's harder than materials like marble, limestone, or slate, which those materials can range in a 3 to 4 range on the scale. But it is not hard as diamonds. Granite, it cannot be scratched and is less likely to wear and tear. Granite has also been used in many things that we see every day. Granite is crushed for the most part and is used in road constructions, railroad beds. Larger pieces are used to stabilize land around the railroads and eliminate the soil erosion. Since granite is used as a dimension stone, it can be used in construction of buildings, both as building blocks and veneers on structure frames. Granite can also be used for headstone monuments and carved decorations, as it can be polished and smoothed out as well. So some of you may be wondering how you can get the rock out of the ground and how it is made into smaller rock. Granite is usually mined out of what we call quarries. There are quarries all over the United States. We have a few here in Arkansas. Quarries are usually over hundreds of acres of lands where granite is buried deep underneath the ground. They use very heavy machinery to extract the granite out of the ground. They must first start by marking so much of the area where they want to blast the rock. This part of the quarry is where they call the pit. Once they have blasted the rock that they need, they proceed to bring it out into the plant area, which consists of different types of crushers with variations of screens, which that will sort the rocks. Then the rocks will go into different piles where they are stockpiled. This is a very timely process, and this is my favorite part of the job, is as I get to see the granite being crushed from very huge rocks into very fine, tiny rocks. Now, once the rock has been through the crossing pressure process, it gets where they come off the belts onto what we call our stockpiles. This is where the transport and the selling process begins. There are different ways that this rock can be transported. Here at Granite Mountain Quarries, which is a quarry out of Arkansas that grinds granite rock, they sell and make the granite rock, and we have a few different ways that we get the rock out of the plant. In a personal interview with Jeannie Corte, which is a scale house operator, her job is to weigh in and weigh out the dump trucks. This is one way that they transport the rock. Another way that they transport the rock is it is loaded from big loaders into rail cars, which go on a railway to different states in the United States. And then another way that they also transport the rock is on barges, which come from the dump trucks or the rail cars to the barges, which will then go down to the river. Granite is more sustainable material compared to other materials, so it can hold up better, and it is used for numerous materials and is very vital to us. After working with granite daily, I have noticed the importance of granite and how it is used. It benefits us and gives people jobs and contributes significantly to global economic growth. So next time you're driving down the road or crossing a railroad track, walking through a monument, or looking at a construction site, you can just remember some of the information that I've told you here today about granite and the essential part of the economic growth.